Klingberg to Nurse. Went off his stick to Nugent Hopkins. Will take a hit. It'll get to the line. Mittelstadt's going to keep it in for Colorado. Can't get to the middle. Good check by Nugent Hopkins. Turns in the left corner. Up the boards. Mittelstadt will keep it in. Down low to Drouin. Lost it in behind the Edmonton net. And Nurse will get it out through the middle of the ice. At center, Mittelstadt. Into the Oilers zone. Catching him was Connor Brown. The puck comes out. Girard with it inside his own line for Colorado. Turns it up the middle. And now, a little backhand pass. Missed Kiviranta with it. Went off of Kiviranta, goes in behind the Edmonton net. Comes in front. The shot and the save made by Skinner off the right wing. The opportunity for Parker Kelly, the product of Camrose. Puck cleared to the neutral zone. Girard to Malinsky up the right wing for Kiviranta. He'll shoot it in. Emberson on the end boards for Edmonton. As we're 3.5 gone here in a scoreless first. Puck up against the boards inside the Edmonton zone. Top of the circle, it came loose. Goes to the blue line. Girard will keep it in. A snapshot. He sailed it wide of the Edmonton net. Henrique through the middle. To Corey Perry at center ice. He'll softly dump it in. Oilers will make a change. Girard's in behind the net. Girard out. Up the right wing. That is too far for Lehkonen. It'll be icing against Colorado.
Well, the Avs are really loaded up on one line. That's a given. When you're playing Natchez, who, of course, Edmonton loved back in that 2017 draft, but they weren't getting him at 22. Natchez was gone at 12 to Carolina that year. Natchez with McKinnon and Lehkonen, who's become a very effective player in Colorado, taking his game to another level. Of course, they don't have Nichushkin, and they've traded Rantanen in the Natchez trade.
Face off to the right of Blackwood. Puck to the line. Bouchard will walk to the middle. The shot and a blocker save made by Blackwood. Natchez up the right wing will get it out. To Lehkonen to Natchez to the middle. Here's McKinnon. His shot off the stick of Bouchard and went wide. Natchez to the blue line. Gave it to Makar. Down the left wing. McKinnon shot. Left pad save made by Skinner. And Podkolzin out from behind his net up the left wing. To Jeff Skinner. Now to Podkolzin. Into the Colorado end. Goes to the left corner now in behind the net. Natchez got it loose. To McKinnon to Makar, and he'll come out from behind the goal.
This line can fly, and unfortunately for Edmonton, Jeff Skinner, a bit of a soft puck play right in the neutral ice area. That created a real good opportunity. Skinner equal to the task. Stuart Skinner equal to the task.
Natchez lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Hyman will bring it into Colorado territory. Now it's dropped. Here's McDavid across, and now pass just missing as Klingberg had jumped up into the play, and it is cleared out.
Shoot the puck.
Wood to the Edmonton blue line. To Colton from the angle. A pad save by Stuart Skinner. The right wing, Hyman will get it out. To McDavid, in over the line. Left side to Arvidsson. His shot, it's blocked. And it goes over to the right wing. Klingberg in from the blue line. Goes in behind the Colorado net. We're scoreless here in the first. Back to the point to Nurse. Over to the right, Arvidsson. His shot gets blocked in front of the goal. Malinsky's trying to get it out. He can't. But Wood will, and the puck is in the neutral zone. Hyman into the Colorado end, just over the line. Takes a hit from Colton. It comes out. McDavid will pick it up there. Right wing to Arvidsson. Now to McDavid. McDavid takes a bump from DeHaan. Loose puck goes to Parsonen of the Avalanche, and he'll come out through the middle.
That one might have stung McDavid a bit. Was a hip check.
Parsonen into the left wing corner. Across to Drouin. Drouin wanted to saucer it to the point. Picked out of the air by Nugent Hopkins. Off the left wing boards and in. Janmark after. Holding him off was Middleton. That goes over to the left wing to Hahn. Up the left side of Mittelstadt. Now out through center. Drouin into the Oilers zone. He'll drop it to Parsonen. He won't get a shot away. He got tied up. Puck to the right wing corner. Kulak up the boards, and now it gets out through the middle. It's Nugent Hopkins. On the right wing into the Colorado zone to Janmark. Unable to get it back to the point. Mittelstadt will get it out. 6.5 gone here in a scoreless first. Oilers hosting Colorado. Emberson on the right wing to Nugent Hopkins. Just got it into the zone and knocked out by Mittelstadt.
Colorado's brought a degree of physicality early here. Not exactly a strength of Edmonton's.
Bouchard with it inside the Edmonton zone. Across to Ekholm. Ekholm through the middle. It goes over the stick of McDavid. It's icing against the Oilers.
Chris Knobloch just rotated McDavid along with Draisaitl and Kapanen on the ice together.
Face-off will come back into the Oiler end. Oilers with a couple of wins on the road. It's a Colorado team that has won 3 of the last 4. Face-off to the right. Stuart Skinner, 20 saves in that 3-2 overtime win in St. Louis on Tuesday. That was his last game. Puck goes to the right wing, and Bouchard up the right wing boards and lost it. Natchez now to McKinnon, left it in the slot. Nobody there for Colorado. Draisaitl to Bouchard, up the left wing to McDavid. Into the Colorado zone, to the middle, and that is hacked up the middle to Natchez. They'll bring it into the Oiler end. On the right wing, lost it. Now, long pass to Draisaitl for McDavid, in over the line. Give it to Kapanen down the right wing. Tried to shoot, that hops over his stick. Puck on the right wing. In behind the net to Draisaitl. In front to McDavid, the save by Blackwood. And the puck cleared out by Lehkonen. Great opportunity for the Oilers. Bouchard on the right. Off the stick of Draisaitl. Goes into the Colorado zone. It's in behind the net. Kelly around the boards, past Kiviranta and out. Won't be hard enough for icing. Nurse quickly to it. Over to Klingberg. Klingberg to Nurse. Go behind the Edmonton net. 8 minutes gone here. Scoreless first period. Nurse up the left wing. Nurse into the Colorado zone. Off the left wing boards of Kelly trying to clear it for Colorado. He can't. Kept in. Nurse down the left wing to Jeff Skinner. Now to Klingberg. Makes a move. Gets to the slot. Turns. Shoots it. Save made by Blackwood. Trying to cover it up. He does. As everyone gathers in front of that Colorado net, we get the whistle. We're going to take a break. 8 minutes, 20 seconds gone here in a scoreless first period. The Oilers host the Avalanche. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit oilcountryhq.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit oilcountryhq.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Scoreless here in the first, the Oilers and the Avalanche. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Tonight's Pets of Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Edmonton Humane Society and Dogs with Wings, helping provide safe, loving homes for domestic animals in northern Alberta and ensuring that assistance dogs can continue to support those in need. Get your 50-50 tickets at edmontonoilers.com/50-50. Total jackpot right now, $419,000.
Way sharper and quicker game. The Oilers are playing a better opponent. They know that against Colorado. A couple of misplays in the neutral ice. You always got to be careful against the Avs counter. But Edmonton's had a couple pretty good shifts here.
Olinsky in behind his net for Colorado. Bank pass to center. Gave it to Ross Colton. Hit the linesman with it. It's right at the Edmonton blue line. Goes in on the offside. Colorado tags up. Colson to Draisaitl. Draisaitl points in 5 straight. Checked right at the blue line. And now the puck brought in on the right wing. Flurry shot just off the arm of Skinner. Goes to the left wing point where Gerard was able to keep it in. Into the left wing corner to Wood. Miles Wood lost it as he got tied up. Podkolzin with control for Edmonton. He'll get to center ice. Through the middle, just missed Jeff Skinner with it. It goes down to Blackwood. He's got to cover it up as we've played 9 minutes, 5 seconds of a scoreless first period.
Colorado's stepping in some lanes here.
They are.
We both think that Chris McFarland, who, by the way, is scouting out east, he's going to make some additions. We know that's coming. They've got cap space after the Rantanen trade. The Oilers are going to be making a couple moves, too. That's inevitable.
Face off to the right of Mackenzie Blackwood. Sure, he's getting kicked out of the face-off circle. Nope, he's staying. Nope, he's getting kicked out. Ross Colton will take the draw against Connor McDavid. McDavid wins it. Left point, Ekholm to Arvidsson to Ekholm down the left side. Unable to get it to the net. Malinsky, penalty coming up.
Just a terrible call.
Puck flipped out, touched by Ekholm.
Barely touched him. Half-second hook, and you're in the box. That's the standard. That needs to be the standard both ways.
Zach Hyman into the box for the hook.
We've had 3 of those already in this game that haven't been called.
So the first power play of the night goes to Colorado.
Oilers' penalty killing's been touched up a bit here. They've given up the last 4 times they've been shorthanded. They've given up goals. As a result, they've dropped to 25th in the league at 75.4%. Avs power play 16th at 21.3.
Drilled all the way down the ice by Ekholm. Oilers penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Out from behind his net is Makar, first in defenseman scoring with 60 points. To Natchez, now to McKinnon. McKinnon had 3 assists last night in Calgary. He'll get the puck in over the line to Lehkonen. Back to the left wing point to Makar. Left side to McKinnon, top of the circle. The shot scores! Nathan McKinnon wired one off the left wing to power play goal, and it's 1-0 Colorado.
Well, he's kind of had the Oilers' number a bit. Makar will get an assist. McKinnon butt hooks off the line, and that I don't think Mr. Skinner will be too. Did it pick up something on the way in?
No, I think he just put it right through Emberson.
5 straight shorthanded situations Edmonton has given up goals against.
21st of the year for McKinnon. 9:48 time of that goal. Colorado 1 for 1 on the power play.
You use a save on the PK. That would help too.
Shot in by Draisaitl. After it, Hyman in the right corner. Ties up with Taves. Makar's trying to dig it out. They got it up against the boards inside that Colorado zone, and getting it free, and it goes to Draisaitl. Back to the point. Nurse on the left. Forced back by Natchez. Will dish it across, but it's broken up by Taves, and he'll get it out up the right wing to Natchez. He'll shoot it into the Oilers zone. 1-0 Colorado leads here in the first period. Puck back to the point. Taves gave it away to Draisaitl. He'll come out through the middle. At the blue line to McDavid. Now drops it. Nurse with his shot. Partially blocked. It goes wide of the goal, and a penalty coming up. It'll be a slashing call against Colorado, so Edmonton will go on the power play. When we come back, we're going to take a break. 1-0 Avalanche lead. 9:27 to go here in the first period. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go! Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Proudly headquartered in oil country, Capital Power is delivering reliable and affordable power today while building clean power systems for tomorrow, creating the balanced energy solutions communities across Alberta and North America can depend on. Visit capitalpower.com to learn how they are powering change by changing power. Be part of their energy and join Capital Power as we all cheer on our Edmonton Oilers on their quest to win it all.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent ya.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 1-0 Avalanche lead, 9:27 to go in the first period. Lehkonen off for the slash. Edmonton on the power play. Power play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Colorado opening the scoring, 9:48 in. McKinnon from Makar and Lehkonen. Face off to the right of Blackwood. Puck to the left wing point. Bouchard, left side. Nugent-Hopkins across to Draisaitl. Scores! Leon Draisaitl with a one-timer in the slot. This game's tied at 1.
Well, the Oilers crossed it up a bit there as Draisaitl slid into the middle bumper roll and from distant and not in his kill zone on the right hash, but instead in the middle bumper. As Bouchard swung it to Nugent-Hopkins, Draisaitl opened up and beat Blackwood Heidel a glove side, and that's Leon's 39th goal of the year.
That was just 6 seconds into the power play, and the Oilers tied this game up. 10:39 time of the goal. Draisaitl's got points in 6 straight games. The Oilers get to even terms with the Avalanche. Nurse with it off the draw, up the left wing for Matthias Janmark. Janmark comes up through the middle into the Colorado zone. Now down the right wing. He's going to go to the net. The shot save made by Blackwood. Got it with a right pad. And up the right wing. Through and out to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Nugent-Hopkins and Bouchard with the assists on that goal by Draisaitl. The puck in the Oilers zone up against the boards. Middlestad with Nugent-Hopkins on him. As it comes free, Drouin to the blue line to Malinsky. His shot, and the save made by Skinner through traffic. He's looking for it, and it's knocked over to the right wing. The whistle. I think the referee must have lost sight of the puck. It wasn't covered up. It'll end up going into the right corner, but he thought Stuart Skinner had covered it. But we get the whistle, and there'll be a face-off in the Oilers zone to the right of Skinner.
Middlestad should have gotten a hook on it. Janmark. I mean, Janmark had him beat. Wow. Nice individual rush by Matthias there.
Forced Mackenzie Blackwood to make a good stop. We're tied at 1. We're here in the first period. The Oilers hosting Colorado. Last game before the Four Nations face-off break. Connor McDavid taking the draw for the Oilers. Wins it to Nurse up the left wing. Victor Arvidsson comes out of his own end. Gets run over by Natchez. The puck right at the blue line. Swatted out to center. And Kulak will drill it in. Taves will take it in behind his net. Comes right out through the middle. Now up the left wing to McKinnon. Into the Oilers zone. Pass across to Makar. Shot. Scores. Cale Makar walked right in and makes it 2-1 for Colorado.
Sorry, but Skinner's got to have that one too. He beat him low to the glove side. I know it's Cale Makar. You need to stop here.
11:46, time of the goal. As Makar gets his 21st. And Nathan McKinnon's got a goal and an assist already.
he's going to get Bronx cheer, just so you know, the next time he gets a stop.
I would think so. Up the left wing, Perry will dump it in. 2-1 Colorado leads here in the first. Kapanen stolen it, but his pass picked off, and it's Wood to center ice. He'll shoot it in for Colorado. He goes after it. Knocks it over to the boards. Kapanen there for Edmonton. Up the right wing to Henrique, to Emberson, out to center to Perry, and now to Kulak. He'll fire it across to Kapanen. Now to Perry. His shot. The rebound. Perry. Backhand. Scores! Corey Perry gets his own rebound. It goes right upstairs. And this game's tied at 2.
Well, we'll see if your old teammate Jared Bednar elects to challenge here for goalie interference. A high-risk pass from the Oilers that could have created one going the other way. I don't think so. I don't think Henrique was interfering enough. They're certainly giving the Avalanche, nope, they're sending the forwards over. We got a tied game.
Corey Perry picks up his 11th of the year. 12:24, time of that goal. So 38 seconds after the goal by Makar, Oilers get the game tied up at 2. It's dumped into the Oilers zone. Skinner will stop it. Nurse to Klingberg, a check behind the net.
Oh, wow.
Puck goes on the left wing. Kiviranta to the blue line. Give it to Girard. Down low, tied up was Parker Kelly, and Parker Kelly on the right wing. Trying to get it back to the point. That's going to come to the top of the circle, and it'll be kept in. Kelly on the left side. To the left wing corner, to O'Connor, now to Kiviranta, to Kelly. Kelly gets checked on the play. And Podkolzin will get it out. That hits a stick, bounces towards Blackwood. He'll cover it as Jeff Skinner was in there. And Blackwood had to hold on. 6:52 to go here in the first. We're tied at 2. Perry from Kapanen and Kulak at 12:24. That's got us tied up at 2. Very eventful first period so far. Face off to the right of Blackwood. Oilers will not play at home until March 4th. And they host Anaheim. 5 road games to start off after the break. The draw, puck to the left wing point. Ekholm quickly across to Bouchard. Put it off the end boards. He wanted the ricochet in front of the net, but Blackwood stopped it and covers it up.
Well, the good thing for Edmonton is I don't think Stuart Skinner is going to be happy with either of the 2 goals scored in this game. McKinnon on the power play. Makar as he activated off the rush. But quick response from Edmonton both times, Cam.
Yeah. So at least you're not at a point where you're not chasing the game right now. Been able to battle back as Makar up the left wing. That'll get to the blue line. That will not get out. Nugent Hopkins now on the right. Connor Brown, right wing corner. Worked over a bit by Makar. Puck goes to Klingberg. Pokes it down the right wing. Janmark up against the boards with Taves. We'll go to Lehkonen, and he will get it out. Up the right wing to Natchez. He's got McKinnon with him. The pass across to McKinnon went through his skates. And it's cleared by Klingberg.
Chris Knobloch talked about the fact when McKinnon's on the ice, can't turn pucks over. The Oilers had 3 players in the same corner, and they all took to the wrong side of the puck. All played beneath the puck, didn't support it.
Natchez to DeHaan on the left corner. Back to Natchez. He'll come up all the way up top of the circle. Give it to Lehkonen into the slot. Natchez forced over to the right wing. Now we'll shoot it. Bad save by Skinner. Rebound. Oh, Skinner just got enough of that off of McKinnon. And the puck along the boards and now turned over to McDavid. He's got a breakaway. McDavid. The shot. Oh, bad save by Blackwood coming across.
Are you not entertained?
We're only 15 minutes into this game. It's 2-2. Parsonen will shoot it into the Oilers zone. Parsonen sweeps it in front of the net. Nobody there, and it'll be McDavid out through center for Edmonton. It'll move at the blue line, and that goes offside. Well, great saves at both ends of the ice. Skinner off of McKinnon, and then Blackwood on Connor McDavid. We'll take a break. 5:14 to go in the first period. Tied at 2, the Oilers and the Avalanche from Rogers Place's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Swiss Donaire. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month.
Did somebody say Skip?
Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement.
And there it is!
Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room.
Spectacular!
Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery.
Very quietly, of course.
Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers.
Edmonton comes all the way back!
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Tied at 2, Oilers and Avalanche. McKinnon and McCarr for Colorado. Draisaitl and Perry for Edmonton.
You know, they're loading up McKinnon with Natchez and Lehkonen, and I just wonder whether or not the Oilers at some point have McDavid, Draisaitl, Hyman back together. Just go head-to-head against because right now McKinnon's line 5v5 is winning the day.
Puck in the neutral zone. Wood at his own blue line to Drury. Now across on the right to Colton. He'll scoop it in. Stuart Skinner out to play it. Puts it up on the glass. It'll get to the blue line, but Drury was able to keep it in to the right wing corner. Centering pass and goes off his stick. And from the right wing, Wood with a shot doesn't get to the Edmonton net, and Podkolzin can bring it out for the Oilers. Only got to center ice. Gerard will shoot it into the Edmonton zone.
But Colson's got to realize he gets to carry the puck too. You don't just have to automatically defer to Leon.
Bouchard up the left wing to Jeff Skinner. Into the Colorado end. Fires it all the way across to Draisaitl. He's on the right wing board. He's trying to protect it from Natchez. The puck bounces around, bounces right back to Draisaitl. On the right wing to the point for Kulak. He'll get it down low and behind the net to Skinner. Skinner with some assistance from Podkolzin. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse to Podkolzin up to the top of the circle. Now to the right point for Kulak. Right wing boards to Nurse. Into the corner to McDavid. We're tied at 2. We're here in the first. To Nurse. Now on the left wing to Hyman. Goes in behind the net. Over to the right. Hyman on the right wing for Nurse. Down low to McDavid to Nurse. Put it in front of the net. And Blackwood will cover it up with 3:44 to go in this first period. We're tied at 2. Lots going on at both ends of the ice. Oilers with 2 wins against Colorado this year. Both of them in Denver. 4-3 on January 16th. 4-1 on November 30th.
Is that Sister Christian we just heard?
It was, yeah. Night Ranger. Night Ranger is the band, but yes, Sister Christian.
That was one of my 3 years of grade 12 when that came out.
Well, that's the thing. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Face off to the left to Blackwood. McDavid kicked out of the face-off circle. It'll be Victor Arvidsson. Drop the puck. Gets into the right wing corner. Hyman to McDavid. Goes in behind the net. Plays it off the back of the goal. And now can get it to the right wing point. Kulak into the blue line. In behind the net to McDavid. Looks in front of it. Comes out to the left. Now on the right to Arvidsson. The one-timer went off at DeHaan. Nurse keeps it in left wing point to the corner to McDavid. Brings it up to the top of the circle. To the right corner for Brett Kulak. Kulak cross ice, and that's off the stick of Girard. It comes out. Nurse has to retreat inside the Edmonton zone.
Now, there's the hook that they don't call. Like, that is, what are you doing? That's a more obvious one. Almost results in a turnover.
Nurse up the right wing to Arvidsson. Comes into the Colorado end. Slides off the check. Goes in behind the net. Over to the left wing. Stops in the left corner. Lost an edge. Loose puck goes to Middlestad, and he'll get it out to Parsonen. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Bouchard to Ekholm. He'll come in. He'll shoot it. Now one blocked. Goes off of Lehkonen. It's along the right wing boards in the Colorado zone. And Middlestad now out through the middle. Off the left wing side, will dump it in. Stuart Skinner to play it. Ekholm up the left wing, and the puck sent out to center ice by Perry, and it's shot right back in by Malinsky. On the right wing, McKinnon up against the boards. Henrik in there for Edmonton. It's about top of the circle. Now comes the blue line. Makar across to Taves. A shot off the arm of Skinner. Came off the back wall, and Ekholm got it to Perry on the left wing. He'll scoop it up in the air and out. Love down by Taves. Up the left wing to McKinnon. He'll get a pass to the middle. Scores. Lehkonen got the pass from McKinnon. He goes stick side on Skinner, and it's 3-2 for Colorado.
Got to manage the puck better. Talked about it all game. They're just getting murdered. Oilers were trying to compete a line change. Got to be aware every time they're on the ice. And I think we're going to have to see just go power on power.
.1808 time of the goal. Arturi Lehkonen's 23rd of the year. McKinnon will pick up another assist. He's got 3 points already. And it's a 3-2 Colorado lead. Puck goes into the Oilers zone. Colton down the left wing, a shot, and a save made by Skinner to hold on to it.
There's your Bronx cheers.
18 minutes, 8 seconds.
Yeah, that line turns it around quick. That being McKinnon, Lehkonen, and Natchez. Face off to the right of Skinner. 3-2 Colorado leading. Puck to the point. Girard shot doesn't get through. Malinsky has it on the right side. Into the slot. Hit the skate of Wood. On the right wing. Play it low. Klingberg. Up the puck. Now it goes to Brown. Up to Janmark. Janmark turns through the middle, gives it to Klingberg. He'll bring it in. He'll shoot it. Saved by Blackwood. Puck goes right up into the air, and Drury will lift it up and out. Bouncing puck that goes off of O'Connor. And Nurse can go in behind the Edmonton net. On the right, looking for Klingberg. Off the right wing boards, was able to get it out last minute here in the first period. 3-2 Avalanche lead. Klingberg with it just inside the Edmonton blue line. To McDavid. Into his own zone to Bouchard. Now to Draisaitl as he gathers some speed. Draisaitl over to Bouchard. Through the middle to Draisaitl. Into the Colorado end. Now to McDavid. Comes across the line over to the left wing. Rims it on the right. Goes to Bouchard. Put it to the middle of the ice. Taves is able to break it up, get it out. 25 seconds to go in the period. Bouchard at the Edmonton blue line. Right wing to McDavid. Comes into the Colorado zone to Ekholm. He'll shoot it. And that one hits somebody in front of the net.
Skinner.
Natchez will bring it out. 12 seconds to go. He'll get it to Makar. His shot just wide. And up the left wing, it's Draisaitl. To McDavid. And his shot at the buzzer. Gloved by Blackwood. And the first period comes to an end. 3-2 Colorado leading Edmonton after a very eventful 20 minutes.
Oilers got to play a lot better. They need Stuart Skinner to settle down a goal. Edmonton's got to manage the puck better, and they're going to need a stop or two here as well. There's going to be opportunities going the other way, and give Colorado credit. McKinnon's been on it. I mean, he had the presence of mind to shoot it on the power play early, set up McCarr for beauty, and then set up Lehkonen for beauty. Draisaitl with his 39th. I have a feeling the offense isn't done. We saw the Oilers fall behind to Colorado after they fell behind 2-0 to Minnesota on a road trip, 3-0 to Colorado after one. See if the Oilers can rally tonight, but some very disturbing aspects to Edmonton's game that they knew was coming, and they should have done a better job handling, but they have been able to respond all season long. They have that going for them,
which is nice,
including against this team.
3-2 Colorado leads. We are after 20. Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar, Arturi Lehkonen scoring for Colorado. Leon Draisaitl, Corey Perry scoring for Edmonton. McKinnon's got 3 points in this game so far. That's where we are. We're through 20. 3-2 Colorado leading. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown. They're going to have the intermission for you when we come back. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years. From engineering through to commissioning, construction, maintenance, and beyond, Chemco's multidiscipline approach stands firmly on the belief that Chemco cares. It's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Visit Chemco.com and discover how they can support your project today. Chemco, proud fans of the Edmonton Oilers, serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Face off to the right of Blackwood. Puck to the left wing point. Bouchard, left side. Nugent Hopkins across to Draisaitl. Scores! Leon Draisaitl with a one-timer in the slot. This game's tied at 1.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. Welcome to the first intermission, where after 20 minutes of play, 5 goals scored in that hockey game. The Avalanche leading the Oilers 3-2. Shots on goal in that period favored Colorado 12-11. Rob Brown joining Bryn Griffiths here. Well, I guess that's kind of everything we thought it would be, and it was everyone we thought it would be.
Yeah, the Avalanche have some star players, and we saw them come to play in the first period as McKinnon and McCarr were fantastic. A few things that we saw in the first period, and Connor McDavid before the game, when Bob and I were talking, said that we haven't had our best over this last little while, but we've been finding ways to win, and they may in this game. But things that have leaked into their game is a lot of odd man breaks against, a lot of grade A scoring chances against. And you can survive a St. Louis, you can survive a Chicago, but when you start doing it against the better teams, well, they'll find 3 goals on you in the first period. So in that period, Cale Makar, we all know how great he is. He's the best defenseman in the world. We talked with John Shannon. He's a guy that you could start a franchise with. We said that is a key for the Oilers when Makar is on the ice. You have to be very cognizant where he is. You have to back check. On the goal that he scored, he was the 4th guy coming up. Connor McDavid is in his lane, taking that. Makar's his guy. Connor McDavid comes across the blue line. He sees the puck. He seeks the puck. He comes towards the guy with the puck, Nathan McKinnon, who was already covered. And Nathan McKinnon says, "Thank you very much." He passes over to Cale Makar. Cale Makar's wide open. Now, maybe Skinner wants a redo on that shot. But if McDavid stays in that passing lane or stays with Makar, the puck doesn't go to Makar, there's no shot on net. You don't have to worry about it. Right at the very end of the period, Cale Makar came out of nowhere. And I don't know if Skinner got a piece of that or if Makar just went over the net. But again, it was a nothing play. Makar started inside his own blue line. He beat everyone up the ice. Now, you can't blame a D-man or a forward if you can't keep up to him.
Right.
And because he's incredibly fast. It's like if Connor's got a break, you can't catch him because he's faster than you. But you've got to be able to slow him down at some point to not allow him. All of a sudden became a foot race between Ekholm and Makar. Ekholm is never, ever going to win that race, and he shouldn't have been put in that position. Makar almost makes it a 2-goal lead at the end of the period.
Nathan MacKinnon, 1 goal and 2 helpers in that period. They've got to find a way to shut that down, too, right?
Well, the thing is, Nathan MacKinnon on the Makar goal where Nathan got an assist on it, you're not going to stop Nathan MacKinnon like you're never going to stop Leon or Connor.
Right.
But take away his options. If you take away Makar, now Nathan MacKinnon doesn't have anywhere to go, so now he forces something. So that's how you take away that. On his goal, it's one, if you're looking at the goaltender, you're like, okay, I mean, you got to have that.
Right.
It's from distance, it's on the ice, it's 5-hole. If you're a goal scorer, you're like, you're Nathan MacKinnon, all right, I got a defenseman in my way, I've got an incredibly quick release, I'm going to use the defenseman to blind the goaltender, and I'm just going to throw it on net. So, nice play by Nathan MacKinnon, but it's probably a goal that usually we'll see a save on from Stuart Skinner. And then on the... What was the other goal? Was that the 2-on-1? I can't even remember.
The McKinnon to Lehkonen.
Yeah, again, another odd man break. And you just, it's one thing to give Patty Maroon to Jason Dickinson a 2-on-1 or whatever.
And God bless him.
Yeah, but right? It's another thing to give it to McKinnon and Lehkonen. And there was another 2-on-1, Nakash and McKinnon, and the pass was a little off. So there was another 2-on-1 in that first period. So I think the Oilers were a little sloppy defensively. I think Stuart Skinner, we've seen better periods out of him. But the Oilers, it's 3-2, and the Oilers are going to get chances. I don't think either goaltender had a really strong period.
The Perry goal was sloppy.
Yeah, it was a shot that was coming in, and you thought that Blackwood was about to catch it, and then all of a sudden the puck ends up on Corey Perry, and I mean, Corey Perry might not beat you in a foot race, but if Corey Perry has the puck anywhere in the blue paint, it's in the back of the net.
Yeah.
And that was a guy that scored 50 in the NHL before in a season. So there were probably some plays that you want back, but the Oilers did score a pretty one. The one that you played as we came out of the commercial break, the Leon Draisaitl goal. The Oilers, more than any team I think I've ever seen, have more set plays off one face-offs. And they won a face-off, and that was a set play. And they did it to perfection. And Leon Draisaitl, one time, he had 2 defenders trying to block that. He gets it by both of them, and he gets it by the defense or the goaltender Blackwood. I don't know how quick after the penalty it was, but it had to be within 5 seconds of the penalty to the time that the Oilers scored on their power play. I don't think this game is ending 3-2.
I don't either, actually.
But I hope the entertainment value is just as high in the final 40 as it was in the first 20.
Got a bit of a road hockey game going here for sure. Okay, I know we've only got about a minute and a half, but how do the Oilers tighten it up a little bit?
Well,
can you do that in a minute and a half?
Well, you can. Can I do it? Can I explain? Well, the Oilers, up until about 5-6 games ago, the Oilers were a very good defensive team that didn't give the opposition, they didn't give odd man breaks up. The slot was shut down. They were good with puck management, good with line changes. The Lehkonen goals, that was it. That was a bad line change, and it was because the puck never got in deep. Corey Perry flipped it from inside his own blue line. Good play. He got it all the way inside the Colorado Avalanche end. Captain went up and forced the defenseman Devin Taves. But other Oilers changed. So you cannot change unless the puck gets in deep. It didn't get in deep. Devin Taves reads it right away, gets it up to Nathan MacKinnon, and now Lehkonen is on his way to the net. It's a race. He's racing guys coming off the bench. He's going to win that, and he did win that. And that was a wonderful shot. Stuart Skinner had no chance on that one, but the Oilers they have not been great defensively for about 2 weeks, but they have found ways to win. We're going to see if we can do that again tonight.
Keep getting it done here. And the speed in this game has been tremendous. It's fun to watch, but frustrating for the coaches. Okay, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you coming up in intermission number 2. And we'll take a break, and then we'll come back. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. But at the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Freedom Ford is kicking off the new year with incredible savings. Save up to $16,000 on remaining 2024 models with 0% financing and huge discounts. It's the perfect time to upgrade to a brand new vehicle. Freedom Ford is making room for 2025 models, so these deals won't last long. Visit Freedom Ford today and start the new year in style. Don't miss out. Drive into 2025 with unbeatable savings before it's too late.
Real Canadian Superstore has more ways to save than any other major grocer. Check out their weekly flyer for PC Optimum offers, deals on club size, no name, and always low-priced everyday items. Visit in-store to find everything from fashion and home decor to toys and electronics. And don't forget their new Fresh Promise on produce. If your produce isn't fresh, they'll replace it and refund it. There are so many ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. See their flyer for details.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. An autopsy has confirmed that a 13-year-old boy was fatally stabbed at the McEwen LRT station Wednesday, with police saying the boy was allegedly part of a group of youth that had assaulted a man and woman in their 30s on the downtown train platform. 3 youths and an 18-year-old man named Destin Jackson are facing assault charges in the case, accused of using a weapon. Police are not saying if charges are being considered in the death of the boy in what would now also appear to be a case of self-defense as the investigation continues. Edmonton Catholic Schools has confirmed to Global News that it is, quote, grieving the loss of one of our students who passed away this week, adding the division's critical response team was at the school today providing support to students and staff. And RCMP say they have arrested a suspect wanted in the November death of an 18-year-old resident of the Ochees First Nation. Mounties say the 27-year-old suspect, an Ochees resident, had been wanted in the murder of Travis Strawberry along with a number of other offenses. News on demand at 880ched.com.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent, featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. Situated in the heart of Ice District, Sky is the address for socializing, dining, entertainment, and fun. A building like no other in a location like no other. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
At the intermission. Brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Brent Griffiths back at Rogers Place after 20 minutes of play. The Colorado Avalanche leading the Edmonton Oilers 3-2. Let's take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. One game's a final at MSG tonight in New York City. It was the Pittsburgh Penguins winning it 3-2. Philip Tomasino with the game-winning goal in that one. Brian Russ had 2 assists also for the Penguins en route to the victory. Other games going on as we speak. They are early in the third period. The Winnipeg Jets on home ice leading the New York Islanders 4-2. The other matchup, 5 minutes to go in the second period, and the Chicago Blackhawks really taking it to the Nashville Predators 4-1. Obviously what's going on here, and then there's one other game that gets going at 8:30 our time. It's in Los Angeles tonight where the Kings will entertain the Dallas Stars. Western Hockey League, the Edmonton Oil Kings are in Calgary tonight to take on the Hitmen. We can tell you, after one period of play, the Hitmen with a 1-0 lead on the Edmonton Oilers. And the Chicago Wolves are in Bakersfield to take on the Oilers farm team from Bakersfield, the Condors. They play tonight and tomorrow night. Just about ready to get underway for that first matchup tonight down south in California. The out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The second period is coming up next. What's in store? That was a crazy first period. The Avalanche leading it 3-2 after 20 minutes of play. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers.
Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, yeah. Cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, E-Town unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the screen. Make the right call, Pizza 73. Let's go Oilers. 737373, Pizza 73.
Porsche Cayenne VIP prize deadline is midnight tonight in the Mighty Millions Lottery. Unleash the power of the Porsche Cayenne on the open road or take $125,000 cash. Plus, be in to win the $2.7 million grand prize, the Cadillac and Cayman Early Bird, the Oilers and $75,000 bonus prize, and so much more. VIP prize deadline is midnight tonight. Buy now at MightyMillionsLottery.com.
Hey, hockey fans! Hard rubber works well on the ice rink, but not so good on frozen roads. Atturo tires are engineered with that in mind. Scientifically designed tread patterns, along with resilient rubber compounds, allow Atturo tires to grip well in the cold of winter, while providing excellent traction and long tread life through year-round conditions. Atturo has the all-weather tire for you. Available at Action Car and Tire, Point S, in tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-2. Avalanche lead. The Oilers are getting ready for the second period of play. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. The Pets of Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's back with life-changing jackpots. Tonight, jackpot, it's sitting at $496,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner will be drawn tonight. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. Calvin Pickard in goal for the Edmonton Oilers to start off this second period.
Well, at least 2 of the 3 goals. I'll give him the last one. Tough stop, but the first 2 in this game. 1 on the power play, and then the activation from, and look, it's McKinnon and Makar. They're good players that can make plays. You got to find a way to make a save. Obviously, Chris Knobloch, unless there's something going on. Well, he's on the bench, so I assume he's not sick. Got to be better.
Calvin Pickard played Wednesday at 29 saves in that 4-3 overtime win in Chicago. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. It goes to the end boards. As Draisaitl is trying to poke it, trips up Parker Kelly. Penalty coming up to Draisaitl. Once the Oilers touch it, they do. And Edmonton about to be shorthanded.
And Leon didn't like that at all. Parker Kelly got a piece of him, and Corey Perry getting in there with Parker Kelly. Oilers need more, but so second power play of the game. for Colorado, and the Oilers got to get a kill here at some point. 5 straight shorthanded situations. 2 against Toronto, 1 against St. Louis, 1 against Chicago, and tonight against Colorado, the opposition has scored.
The Oiler penalty kill is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Colorado, yes, scoring in the first period on the power play.
Yeah, you don't want to know what Edmonton's save percentage on the PK is this year, but it's ugly.
Off the draw, puck gets to the boards. Ekholm's trying to get it out. Drouin battling there for Colorado. Goes to the blue line. Makar with it. Right wing to McKinnon. Looks to the net and shot. And that's off the stick of Henrique. And it goes out of play.
Oilers are going to have to battle. I mean, there's a lot of skill. Colorado hasn't been quite as good as they've been in the past in the power play. And they get a lot of power play opportunities. For 5 consecutive years, they drew the most calls in the league, Cam. And part of it is because the speed that they have in their lineup.
Cleared by Ekholm.
Makes sense. And that was,
makes sense.
Remember Chris McFarland telling me that they iced the puck here, but Chris told me that back in 2017 when they had the terrible year in Colorado, 16-17. Pace is going to be a major aspect of how we were built in the future, and they are.
Lehkonen will bring it in on the left wing. Off the left wing boards to the point to Makar. Across to Natchez. He's on the right side about top of the circle. Natchez to the point to Makar. Makar on the right all the way across to McKinnon. Top of the circle left side. Dishes it back to Makar to McKinnon across to Drouin, but it went off his stick, couldn't get the shot. And the puck to the point, Makar over to McKinnon. McKinnon to the side of the net into the corner for Natchez. Back to McKinnon, to the blue line to Makar. Makar snapshot, doesn't get through. And Emberson with a chance to clear, and he does, and it goes all the way down. Oilers can make a change. 45 seconds left to go in the power play for Colorado. 3-2 Avalanche lead. We're just over a minute and a half gone here in the second period. Here comes Mittelstadt through the middle. And it in over the line to Drury. Puck goes to Nurse. He'll get it out and down the ice. Blackwood will set it to Taves. Devon Taves slowly bringing it up. Throws it back to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt off the left wing boards it in. He goes after it himself. Kulak back there for Edmonton.
Oh, the ref just picked Nurse right off.
Puck goes to the right wing
corner. You can hear Darnell. He wasn't happy.
Not at all. To Mittelstadt in the right wing corner. Stick lifted by Kulak. Doesn't get out though. It goes to the blue line. Drury coming down the left side in front of the net off the stick of Wood or Colton, and it goes wide. Penalty is done, and Draisaitl's back out there. Brown into the Colorado zone on the left wing. To the blue line to Ekholm. Down low off the stick of Janmark. Mittelstadt up against the boards. Checked by Janmark. Puck goes to Draisaitl. Colorado now 1 for 2 on the power play. To the point to Bouchard. Trying to throw that low, and it is cleared out off the stick of Colton. Brought in now on the right wing. Mittelstadt, his pass through the middle. Good job by Ekholm to get his stick on it before that could get to Kiviranta. Malinsky in from the right wing point for Colorado to keep it in. And along the right wing boards. Jams it, Kiviranta goes in behind the net. On the right wing to Kelly, back to the blue line. Malinsky with a shot, tipped just wide, comes in front, saved by Pickard. The rebound, fanning on it was O'Connor, and the puck behind the net. McDavid got it up the right wing to Draisaitl. Now to Ekholm, he'll get it out. Finds Hyman, cross ice to McDavid, in over the Colorado line. On the right wing, McDavid dropping the puck off to Klingberg, now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to the point to McDavid, coming down the right wing. One hands it towards the net. He got dumped down. Crowd reacts. Penalty coming up to Colorado as Blackwood covered it. And Edmonton is going on the power play. They're down by 1. We're 3:38 into the second period. Tripping the call against Parker Kelly. Power play is brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. What a chance for Logan O'Connor in the Oilers zone. Yep. Fanned on his shot.
We'll see if the Oilers can be any more efficient than scoring 6 seconds into the power play.
That's right.
David's got an issue with his skate. Jeff Lang, Oilers equipment guy, looking at it right now.
Race off to the right of Blackwood. Puck goes right to McCarr. He'll get it down the ice. Right on net. Pickard can play the puck to Bouchard. Now to Draisaitl. In over the Colorado line. On the right for Hyman. He's pinned up against the boards. Getting a loose puck. Nugent Hopkins. Right corner to Draisaitl. Looks in front of the net. Back to the blue line for Bouchard. Works to the middle. Now across to Draisaitl. He's at the right point. Into the corner to Nugent Hopkins. Swings up top of the circle. Into the corner to Draisaitl. To Bouchard. One-timer. Stopped by Blackwood. Rebound. Blackwood stopped that. And he will hold on to it as the Oilers come so close. Zach Hyman was right on the doorstep.
Zach Hyman ate that shot from Evan Bouchard. That's what happened there. He's still hurting for certain.
Oh. He got the chance on the rebound, but he did get drilled. Face off to the left of Blackwood. 3-2 Colorado, 4:18 gone in the second. Back to the point it goes. McDavid to Draisaitl on the right. Now to the left wing point to McDavid. Comes down the left wing. Turns back to the blue line. To Bouchard in the middle. Right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl will come up near the blue line. Into the corner, Nugent Hopkins. Now to Bouchard, one-time shot, glances off the leg of Drury, puck near the blue line. Hyman unable to keep it in. Oilers have to regroup. Bouchard at the Edmonton line up the right wing now to Draisaitl. Just got it in and the puck is cleared out. McDavid inside his own zone up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now into the Colorado end. His pass goes off of Kiviranta into the corner. Gerard from behind the net to Taves. He'll get hit by Hyman. Hyman then runs into Kiviranta. It's up against the boards inside the Colorado end. Now McDavid into the slot to Bouchard, and his pass on the right hit the stick of Kiviranta.
Gotta shoot it, Evan.
Puck gets cleared out. Penalty over in 14 seconds.
Rebound goes right to Draisaitl if he puts it on the net.
Nurse up the left wing to Adam Henrique. Shoots it into the Colorado zone. It rims on the right. Lehkonen to Gerard. Had that go off of Henrique. Jeff Skinner to the right wing. Penalty is over. Edmonton 1 for 2 on the power play. Down by 1 here in the second period. Pass to the point. Klingberg kept it in, but it gets knocked down in the slot. And it's Kelly out to center. And over the line to Lehkonen. His shot. Save made by Pickard. He'll cover it up. 5:56 gone here in the second. 3-2 Colorado leads.
Parker Kelly giving a little love tap after the whistle to Darnell Nurse. As he drove the net hard.
He did. Face-off will be to the right of Calvin Pickard. Came into this game at the start of the second period. Henrique taking the draw for Edmonton. Puck comes out to Natchez, a shot, and it was a stick that came up on Kapanen.
That's going to be at least 2 and possibly 4.
Looks like the 2-minute variety.
Michael Markovic and Markovic.
Colorado number 88.
Garrett
Minor
Grant.
penalty. High stick.
So Natchez to the box. Edmonton back on the power play, brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Start your second unit here. Would you? For 20 seconds? 30 seconds? No.
No. All right. Face off to the right of Blackwood. 3-2 Colorado here in the second period. Last game for both these teams before the Four Nations face-off break.
McKinnon's going to be well rested here in this period.
Yeah. Draisaitl wins the draw. Bouchard to the middle. Left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Side of the net to Hyman. Couldn't get the pass into the slot. Taves sends it down.
Just the obstinance, the unwillingness to put pucks to the net early. You scored off a set piece 6 seconds in. You win an offensive draw, get it to the net.
McDavid down the right wing. Off the boards, knocked down by Lehkonen. He'll shoot it down the ice.
Oilers had 2 opportunities to put it right to the net off the draw. They didn't.
Bouchard to the center, and his pass back picked off by Kelly. Kelly waiting to the middle to Makar. Makar's shot scores. Makar goes right up under the bar on the glove side of Pickard. It's a shorthanded goal, and it's 4-2 for Colorado.
Well, that is not going to inspire positive energy from the Evan Bouchard haters out there, because that's as egregious of a giveaway as there is. And the Oilers, you hate to lose the momentum on the power play. They've just done that. Makar's second of the game, and their star players are dominating this hockey game tonight. The second of a back-to-back. McKinnon's got 3 points. Makar has 3 points, including 2 goals. And the Oilers have got to dig themselves out yet again.
6:39, time of that shorthanded goal. It's the 4th shorthanded goal of the season for Colorado. Puck dumped into the Avalanche zone. It goes in behind the net. Perry off the boards to the blue line to Nurse. Nurse on the left wing for Jeff Skinner. Skinner to the corner to Perry, back to Skinner. To the blue line. Nurse to Skinner. Skinner to Nurse. His shot, that one hit O'Connor, and it goes over to the left side. Jeff Skinner into the corner to Perry. Back to Skinner to Nurse. On the right to Ekholm. To Nurse in the middle, left wing Skinner. Side of the net. Perry wanted to swing a pass across to Henrique. Went off his stick. Henrique's got it in the right wing corner. Penalty over in 22 seconds. Oilers down by a couple here in the second period. Ekholm to Perry. Left wing to Skinner. Jeff Skinner to Perry in front of the net. Save made by Blackwood. Rebound. Scores! Corey Perry brought it to the front of the net. Got a couple of whacks at it. It's a power play goal. And the Oilers cut that Avalanche lead to 4-3.
Well, that's 2 tonight for Corey Perry. And there's loose change around the net. And that time, Blackwood never had control of it. But Perry had the presence of mind to take it to the goal. Did it get a piece of Girard? It did. Maybe twice. A fortuitous break for the Oilers. It's a 1-goal game.
Perry's 12th of the year. And as you said, second of the night, 8:48, time of the goal. And Edmonton 2 for 3 with a man advantage. Natchez will bring it in on the right wing. Natchez to Taves, his shot, and the save made by Pickard. He'll hold on. We'll take a break. 8 minutes, 2 seconds gone here in this second period.
What is going on here with Makar and Draisaitl?
I don't know. A little
set to on the ice here.
Something going on. 7:48, time of that goal by Perry. But, well, they got it all figured out. 4-3 Avalanche lead. Here in the second, we'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
At Northern Lakes College, students work, raise their family, and complete their certificate, diploma, or partnership degree. With NLC's supported distance learning model, you can do it all in a flexible online classroom. Programs in academic upgrading, business, health, human services, resource technology, university studies, and more, including a wide range of courses available through continuing education. Skate into your new career in a learning environment that works for you. NorthernLakesCollege.ca. Everywhere you need them to be.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 4-3, Avalanche lead Edmonton.
Power on power, finally, Cam. Not screwing around. Let's go.
Face off to the right of Pickard.
They're loading up their top line. You might as well load up yours.
That's what we see with McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman out there. The puck to the blue line. McCarr's shot. That goes off of Draisaitl just wide of the Edmonton net. Draisaitl left wing to McDavid. Now to Draisaitl. Checked by Lehkonen. He'll throw it across to Taves. He'll give it to Cale Makar. Makar to Taves. Left wing to McKinnon. Now to Makar. Parry from Skinner. 7:48 time of the goal. He gets the Oilers to within one as Natchez will flip the puck into the Edmonton zone. In fact, he flipped it over the glass and out of play.
Ekholm picks up a second assist there as well.
Okay. Gets Ekholm in there as well. Boston Pizza's Oiler for a Day program is back. Head to your local Boston Pizza. Purchase a kid's meal for their chance to become an honorary Edmonton Oiler. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/Oiler for a Day for full details. Face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line. 4-3 Colorado. 8:40 gone here in the second period. DeHaan over to Middleton. Middleton up the right wing for the Avalanche. Off of Ross Colton. It goes into the Oilers zone. Klingberg up the right wing. Klingberg will get it out through center ice. Middleton to Drury. On the right to Colton. Down low to Wood. He's in behind the Edmonton net. Miles Wood to the right wing point. Keaton Middleton now to Wood. Pulls it off the right wing boards to the blue line, and that was not kept in by DeHaan. It's offside against the Avalanche. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers have 5 straight on the road after the break.
And tough opponents.
Philadelphia, Washington, Tampa, Florida, and Carolina, yeah? That's a gauntlet they have to run.
Could have been a hook there in the Oilers.
Emberson up the left wing. Goes off of Drouin. Jeff Skinner's able to get it out. Malinsky at his own blue line. On the right to Drouin. Taken away by Kulak. Slide that across to Emberson. Pass through the middle to Jeff Skinner. It stopped at the blue line, and now Drouin on the right wing to Middlestad. Middlestad to the left wing point. Gerard shot, and that one hit somebody in front of the net. And up the right side, Podkolzin for Edmonton. His pass hits a stick. Kulak back for it. Brett Kulak on the right to Ty Emberson. At center ice, now to Jeff Skinner in over the line. Skinner cross-ice pass off the stick of Malinsky, and that'll launch into the crowd. We can take a break with 9:58 to go here in the second period. 4-3. Colorado leads the Edmonton Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. I love being an Albertan, and I love Ford trucks. And I know that like hard-working Albertans across this great province, there's a Ford truck for everyone, like Super Duty. It's what I like to call a workhorse, a truck built for heavy-duty performance and getting the job done. Now that's a truck to live and work by. So whatever you're working on, you'll know that the 2024 Ford Super Duty's got the goods. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just tell them PB sent you.
You might think it's crazy to put so much of our in-stock flooring on sale during the Big One clearance event, but it's not. Here's why. Even end-of-the-roll flooring centers only have so much room, so we need to clear out what's already here to make room. It's not just a sale, it's our biggest sale. It's why we call it the Big One. We're not crazy. Our prices just make it look that way. The Big One clearance event on now for a limited time at end-of-the-roll flooring centers. Let's get flooring.
12870 St. Albert Trail and now open at 580 Parsons Road Southwest.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 4-3. Avalanche lead the Oilers, 9:58 to go in the second period. Face off to the right of Blackwood. Henrique, Perry, and Kapanen on the ice with Kulak and Emberson for the Oilers. Kelly taking the draw for Colorado, and the puck goes to Makar, and he's up the right wing, but he had Perry there, so it goes back in behind the net. Makar got it to the corner. Henrique to the right point. Emberson across to Kulak on the left. Put it off the corner boards. Emberson had a poke by him, and it comes out. Oilers have to regroup. Henrique to Kulak. Through the middle, through the skates of Perry. It'll be icing against the Oilers.
And now they got their top line on the ice against Corey Perry, who has not had a hat-trick, Cam, since the 15-16 season. But he's got two tonight.
He's got two tonight. We're on hat-trick watch. We're officially on hat-trick watch up here.
Makar's got two as well.
Well, I wasn't going to mention that. I was going to keep that on the down low.
If they create something off the cycle, he might get a look right here.
Face off to the right of Pickard. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Emberson got it over to the boards. Penalty coming up. I think a stick came up on Emberson.
That's Natchez.
Natchez is going in the box.
Emerson.
Fourth power play for Edmonton. They're 2 for 3.
Colorado, number 62. Minor penalty. High stick.
Okay. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Oilers with an opportunity here to get it back to even. They've never led in this game.
How about shoot the puck with this first unit?
There's an idea.
Pass themselves into giving up a shorthanded goal against. Just let her rip.
Puck back to the point. Bouchard, left wing. Nugent Hopkins, his pass, and it broken up by Drury. Got it out.
Got to be willing to attack off the flank like that when they're giving it to you.
McDavid up to the Colorado blue line. Gets it in over the line. Trying to shake off Drury. He does. Left wing. Nugent Hopkins over across to Draisaitl. Hit a stick, but it gets to Draisaitl now. Right wing corner to Nugent Hopkins. Up to the top of the circle, and he wanted to cycle that low. Taves got his stick on it, deflected it out of play.
33 seconds in. Don't have a shot on goal.
Face off to the left of Blackwood.
You know, Evan Bouchard, and he's got the turnover on the goal against tonight on the power play. He's having a tough go on the power play, not playing with a lot of confidence. His 5-on-5 play isn't bad. But still yet to score a goal on the power play this season. God, it shoots the puck like that. You think it'd be an automatic.
Kelly wins the draw, and Taves can shoot it down the ice.
Oilers' face-off percentage has been dropping of late. That's been an issue for Edmonton.
Nugent Hopkins will get it in on the left wing. Left wing boards to Bouchard. Now down low, Nugent Hopkins in behind the net. On the right wing to Draisaitl, to the point. Bouchard into the left wing corner to McDavid. Smacked away from him, and Kelly will get it out and down the ice.
It is unbelievable watching this right now.
Bouchard up the right wing to Draisaitl. Brings it in over the line. Goes to the right wing corner. Turns to the boards. To the blue line to Bouchard. Now to Draisaitl. Off the right side. Out of the corner to McDavid, and shot. Save made by Blackwood. The rebound goes to Drury. He'll get it out. And off the right wing boards and down the ice. Pickard will set it to Bouchard. 26 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Oilers. They're down by 1 with 7:49 to go in the second period as Henrique will dump it in. Comes around to Kelly. He'll get it down the ice. Nurse turning it up. Nurse up to center ice. Drift the puck in. Rims on the right. Poked in behind the goal. Henrique put it off the back of the net, gets it back. Down to the left point to Nurse. He'll walk in. His shot! And that one off of Blackwood as the penalty expires. The puck cleared out. Edmonton 2 for 4 with the man advantage. Ekholm in his own end. Up the right wing. Did not touch Corey Perry. That'll be icing against the Oilers with 7:07 to go here in the second. The Oilers down by 1. Shots are 18-16 for Colorado. Teams have traded goals here in the second period. McCarr for Colorado, Perry for Edmonton. Face off to the left to Calvin Pickard. Pickard's only had to deal with 6 shots so far this period. Puck goes to the left corner, and it's Ekholm able to get it out down the ice. That's icing again. Oil Kings at home tomorrow. They got Moose Jaw here for a 7 o'clock game at Rogers Place. They're on the road. They're in Calgary. They're down 1-0 in the second period. Puck back to the point, gets between the two Colorado defensemen and out. Edmonton can make the change they were looking for. Taves to McCarr. McCarr will get to center, right wing to McKinnon. Off his stick, idiot. Ekholm. Long pass to Arvidsson, got it in over the line, goes into the right wing corner. Goes in behind the net, though, and it's McCarr up the right wing boards. Finds Nathan McKinnon into the Oiler end. McKinnon's pass, that gets picked off by Arvidsson. He'll push it up the right side to Janmark. Janmark to Arvidsson. He'll blast a shot wide of the net and around the boards and down the ice.
Got a lot on it. It'd be better if it would have been short side.
Up the left wing. Kulak to Podkolzin. Off the glass and out. Just missed the linesman. Buzzed his tower a little bit on that one. Puck cleared into the Oilers zone. Klingberg will go in behind the net. To the left wing. Gets turned over though, but right to Nugent Hopkins now, and he'll bring it out. To Kapanen with him. To Kapanen down the right wing. Stops along the right boards to the blue line for Ekholm. To the right to Emerson. And shot saved made by Blackwood. To Hahn. To Drury, and he'll clear it for Colorado. Ekholm just off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. It'll go into the Avalanche zone deep. Nugent Hopkins to Brown. Got it in front, went off his stick. Emerson, his shot saved by Blackwood, and he'll cover it up before Nugent Hopkins could get his stick on it. We'll take a break with 5:21 to go here in the second. 4-3 Avalanche lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across oil country, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make oil country a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
All games, all season.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 4-3 Avalanche lead the Edmonton Oilers. 5:21 to go here in the second period. McCarr's got a pair for Colorado. McKinnon and Lehkonen have also scored. For Edmonton, Corey Perry, he's got a pair. Leon Draisaitl has also scored for the Oilers. Face off to the left of Mackenzie Blackwood. McDavid, Hyman, and Arvidsson are out there with Nurse and Bouchard. Gerard will spin him behind his net and come up the right wing for Colorado. He'll get to the Edmonton line, run into Nurse, play it to the right corner, Middlestad to the middle, shot by Drouin, the save made by Pickard. Parsonen in the left wing corner. And behind the net to Duran to Parsonen. Parsonen to the left wing. And Bouchard knocked him down. And I think, is it going to be even up?
No way. Oh, you're right. It is even up.
Yeah, I think Parsonen grabbed Bouchard's stick. I think they're both going. So that'll be even up.
Edmonton, number 2, minor penalty, hooking. Colorado, 16, holding the stick.
4-on-4. Face off in the Oilers zone. It'll be to the right of Calvin Pickard.
Well, this will be exciting. But in this game right now, the difference is McCarr. He's got the 2 goals. And his play from the back end
has been outstanding. Nugent Hopkins with control in the Oilers zone.
With Draisaitl here.
Up the left wing to Matthias Ekholm. Comes into the Colorado end. Stops on the left wing boards. Around to the right to Draisaitl. To the blue line to Klingberg. Has it right wing point. Down the right wing boards. Just missed Nugent Hopkins with it. McCarr will give it to Taves. He'll come out from behind his goal. To McKinnon. Out of Natchez.
This guy can skate right here, boy.
Natchez brings it in on the right wing. Down low to McKinnon, left wing corner, up the left wing boards. His pass across, picked off by Draisaitl. Read that well, brings it out through the middle of the ice. Dishes to Nugent Hopkins in over the line. He's up near the left wing point, still has control. Now to Draisaitl towards the net. The shot, rebound, scores! Leon Draisaitl! Right up under the bar. And the Oilers have tied the game at 4.
That is his 40th goal of the season in this, the 55th game. Wow.
Draisaitl with the second whack at it. He was on his knees and he chops it up under the over the glove of Blackwood.
He beat both McKinnon and McCarr in that sequence. RNH will draw an assist.
15:59, time of the goal. And the Oilers again on even terms with Colorado. We're tied at 4. The Oilers take advantage of 4-on-4. As Nurse will shoot it into the Avalanche zone. It goes to the right wing. McDavid to the right wing corner. Now to Kulak to McDavid. He'll get it to the slot. Arvidsson! Oh, and a glove save made by Blackwood. Arvidsson set up right in the slot. Great chance for the Oilers.
What a stop. Arvidsson robbed.
Face off to the right of Blackwood. Leon Draisaitl's got a couple. Still 4-on-4 for another 44 seconds. McDavid and Arvidsson out with Nurse and Kulak. Taking the draw against O'Connor. Goes to Taves. He'll give it behind the net to Cale Makar. And he'll come out for the Avalanche. Makar picks up speed. Now into the Oiler end. He went to the middle. Didn't get a shot. It goes off of O'Connor over to the right wing. Colton didn't know where it was for a minute. Now he has it. Gives it to O'Connor. To the blue line. For Makar. Snapshot wide of the net. Comes off the end boards. Taves. Poked out of his skates. And Arvidsson now to McDavid. Right through center ice. And over the Colorado line. Left side to Nurse. Nurse forced to the corner. Centering pass. And it's broken up by Makar. Up the right wing. Gave it to Colton. His pass to O'Connor into the Oilers zone. He'll stop. He'll shoot it. And a stick save made by Pickard.
Huge hit. Nurse flattened his man.
Up the right wing. McDavid into the Colorado zone. Across to Arvidsson. A little far for him. Comes off the corner boards and it comes out. Up the right wing. Lehkonen to Natchez. To Gerard. His shot wide of the Edmonton goal. Ekholm can get it out to center ice, bounce it down the left side to Henrique. Knocked down in the left wing corner. And it's Natchez on the right side, 2:20 to go in the second. Tied at 4. The Oilers and the Avalanche. McKinnon had to go off his stick at the Edmonton blue line. But cleared out. Podkolzin after it. It's up against the boards. Middleton to Natchez. Did get it out. On the right wing for Lehkonen. Throw it in, cross corner. Out from behind the goal, Klingberg up the right wing, cap it in, made sure it got out. Drury has it inside his own blue line to Middleton, up the right wing to Natchez, now to Drury. Drury off the right wing boards, and it's Podkolzin able to get that out for Edmonton. To cap it in, he'll shoot it in. DeHaan in his own end, over to Middleton, up the right wing. Gave it to Wood, knocked off his stick. Middleton up the right for Drury. Stood up at the Edmonton blue line by Nurse. He got it out to Janmark. Janmark with Nugent Hopkins. In on the left wing. Shoot it around to the right. Drury's able to get it out. He got run into by Nurse. Nurse getting a penalty. Now Middleton will tie up with Nurse. That's right in front of the Edmonton bench.
I don't think that should have been a penalty. I mean, that's far less egregious than some of the other activity we've seen here in this period.
Colorado's going to go on the power play. Well, hold on. Oh, Middleton went over to the box.
Penalty number 25, 2 minutes stripping.
Okay.
Well, now a huge kill. You've worked your way. Oh. Is that a trip? I don't know.
Minute 12 to go in the second period. Tied at 4. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the left. Calvin Pickard. Puck goes to Makar on the point. Right wing for Drouin. His pass broken up by Nugent Hopkins. He'll give that to Henrique, and he'll flip it out and down the ice.
Well, that's the guy to attack. I mean, he's a skilled player, but he's not number 8 or number 29 or number 88.
88 has it now. Natchez. To Drouin. Dumps it into the left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. Sent near the line. McKinnon will keep it in. Give it to Makar. Now on the right for Natchez. Natchez right corner to the blue line to Makar. On the right wing boards to Drouin. To the blue line to Makar. Right wing for Drouin. Drouin to Makar. Makar on the right wing for Drouin. Now to Natchez behind the net. To McKinnon on the left side. McKinnon down the left wing. Tried to get to the middle. Knocked off his stick and cleared out.
He's going to wind it up again.
He's at center, but he's got Janmark all over him, and Janmark gets the puck free. Boots it into the Colorado zone. Goes up against the boards as the period comes to a close. Great work by Matthias Janmark in the late stages of the second period.
Cam, we got ourselves a hockey game. Huge kill first 48 seconds in period 3 for Edmonton, but they battle back again after having a 2-goal deficit.
It was 4-2 at one point for Colorado in the second period, but goals by Corey Perry and Leon Draisaitl will get them to even terms. Perry's got a pair, so does Draisaitl, so does Cale Makar. Nathan McKinnon and Arturi Lehkonen have also scored for Colorado. It's been a very entertaining game through 40 minutes, and the final 20 and possibly beyond is very likely to be just as entertaining. Of course, as Bob said, the Oilers do have some penalty kill time to deal with, 48 seconds worth to start off that third period. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to that second intermission. Bryn Griffiths and Rob Brown, they're going to have it for you. Tied at 4 after 2, the Oilers and the Avalanche. From Rogers Place, Sport Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
The left wing point still has control. Down to Draisaitl towards the net. The shot, rebound, scores! Leon Draisaitl! Right up under the bar. And the Oilers have tied the game at 4.
That is his 40th goal of the season. In this, the 55th game. Wow.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. Welcome to the second intermission. Rob Brown, I'm telling you, this is like a road hockey game. I don't know what's going to happen here in the third period. That allegedly is the Oilers' best period so far this season. I'm talking about in general. The second period has been their strongest period. Colorado played great. Their
Oilers still outscored them in that period.
I know, you're right about that. And the third period is Colorado's strongest period. So I don't know what to even expect coming up in this. I was going to say the final frame, but I'm not even sure it will be the final frame the way these guys are playing.
Well, I think we can expect some pretty high skilled plays, and that's what we've seen so far in this game. There are 4 superstars coming into this game tonight. Connor and Leon, Makar, and McKinnon. 3 of them have been incredible in this hockey game. So now you're waiting for the moment that Connor McDavid has his shift, his period, because he doesn't want to be left out in this one. It all started with an incredible shorthanded goal by Cale Makar. Big turnover by Evan Bouchard. It's funny. You pre-scout teams, and you know exactly everything they do. And we know it from watching up here that Evan Bouchard skates up the middle of the ice, and he throws it back to Connor McDavid, and Connor comes with speed. All good, but you cannot do it with you can't be nonchalant. And I think with Parker Kelly knew what was happening. And it's 80 feet across. So you've got a lot of room that you can throw it, but it was just too nonchalant. Parker Kelly deflects it, and then Cale Makar read the play, and he came at 100 miles an hour. Nice play by Kelly getting it to Makar, and he made no mistake. So at that point, you're thinking, this might not, the mistakes are going to eventually cost the Oilers a game. But for the third time in the game, the Oilers responded from a Colorado goal within a minute. And Corey Perry for the second time in this game. He was the one that responded. The Oilers, Chris Knobloch immediately took their first power play unit off after getting scored against shorthanded with 1:20 left. And the second unit came out. And I was thinking up here, the Avalanche might not know how to kill against the Oilers' second unit because no one's ever seen them. And they make a nice play. Skinner goes down to Perry, and Perry takes it to the net again. Perry just hanging out in the blue paint. And at that point, the belief came back on the Oilers bench.
Crazy game. McKinnon 3 points, Makar 3 points, Leon 2 goals. It's
I think doesn't he have 3 points too?
Let's get to, I want to make sure that I got this right.
Maybe.
You lose track after a while.
Yeah, you're right. No, I guess he just has the two goals, yeah.
However, it seems like more.
Yeah, well, Leon is having an incredible season. And we're watching two of the best in the world on Colorado as well. And we see what they do. But we've been able to watch Leon, I don't know what game we are in the season now, 50-something.
50, yep.
So Leon is having an all-world year. He's having an MVP season. We heard the fans chanting a little bit during that period. He's doing everything. He's a force in both ends of the rink. His plus-minus tells you that. He's now up to plus 27 and probably plus 1 tonight in the game too, or along that line. So he's plus 27, plus 28 on the year. So he's doing it in both ends. But the goal he scores, he was on his knees. He was stopped with the first one, and from his knees, he was able to get the second shot. Not only get it on net, get it up. So I just, in the final 20, I expect more of the same. Just what we've seen, the Colorado Avalanche stars have been incredible in this game, but we've also, for the Edmonton Oilers, we've seen a lot of role players step up. Perry with 2 goals in this game. Janmark with hound dogging McKinnon on that last penalty kill. Jeff Skinner sets up a play. If you're going to beat a team of superstars or a good team like Colorado, it can't just be 2 or 3 guys doing it. You need a whole team to do it, and I think as that period rolled on, you saw some of the role players given opportunities and taking advantage of those opportunities. Leon,
40 goals in 55 games. Very impressive. Hey, let's talk about another guy for a minute. Corey Perry. Wow. What a season he's having. Like I said, and I've said numerous times this season, you and I have talked about it, is the fact that when he signed the deal here, there were a lot of fans who said, too old, can't play here anymore, but we knew how the guys in the room felt about him because they said that at the end of the season, but he's had a great year.
Well, Corey Perry is primarily your fourth-line winger. He's got 12 goals, which is more than Victor Arvidsson playing on your first line, more than Podkolzin playing on your second line, more than Jeff Skinner on your second line, more than Janmark, more than Connor Brown, more than Henrique, more than Kampanen. So your fourth line guy that, and I read the articles, and they talked about, is he going to go every second game? He and Ryan will flip-flop. Corey Perry's played 53 games. I believe he's missed just 1 on the season. He's got 12 goals. And I don't know what his plus-minus is tonight, but he's plus 9 coming into the game. So not only is he producing, he's not giving up anything in the opposite end. He's got 2 goals in this game, and they were huge because they came immediately after the Colorado Avalanche scored, and there's nothing more deflating than when you're sitting on the bench after a goal and the opposition scores before you have time to listen to your goal be announced over the loudspeaker. It's true.
Yeah.
You're like waiting to enjoy the moment of your team scoring a goal, and all of a sudden the opposition scores. So simple plays. He just hangs around the blue paint, and it is a great reminder to players playing pro hockey, players playing junior hockey, kids playing minor hockey. If you want to score goals, just hang around the goaltender. There's always going to be a puck coming to you at some point. Corey Perry has done that over and over in his NHL career.
Okay, so we're going into what would be usually an NHL All-Star break. This one's a little longer for 2 weeks. These two teams are playing their final period going into that. If you're the coach, you just kind of let them roll and see what happens here, or do you try to correct it a little bit? Like, how do you handle it?
Well, they're always correcting. You never allow mistakes to happen without talking to them. So they're trying to correct the mistakes that are happening in this game. I think there's some things that Knobloch's going to really like and Bednar's going to really like in their games. But there's also things defensively that both coaches are going to be like, okay, yeah, we got to clean that up. And in the third period, it'll be simple. The team that makes the fewer of the mistakes, the big mistakes, is probably the team that's going to come out with the extra point, if not 2 extra points. Both teams have been really good with the puck on their stick. Both teams have leaked some chances against. And, well, I mean, there's a reason it's 4-4 after 40 minutes. There's a lot of goals being scored in this hockey game. I don't know if this is one of those where next goal wins, or if both teams, last goal wins, or if both teams play better defensively in this third period.
We're going longer.
And we start to see some saves, because what we haven't seen so far in this game is either any of the three goalies that have played have not come up with that one moment where they stole something. They stole a goal away from the opposition. Maybe that's what we see in the third period, a goaltender making a save that gets his team 1 or 2 points.
Okay, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you coming up on the post-game show. We are going to take a break and come back. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard and much more. And, hey, this has been fun to watch, that's for sure, and I hope you're enjoying the listening, too. At the Intermission is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Ever think about who gets your hard-earned money when you buy groceries or gas? For all you know, it could be buying a second yacht or private jet. But at Co-op, they put it right back into the community. That's because they're owned by 120,000 everyday Edmontonians, not a corporation. Feel good about where your money goes when you shop Co-op. Visit in-store for details.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
RS Breakers and Controls, Canada's leader in new, used, tested, and obsolete circuit breakers, MCC buckets, bus plugs, and switches. They have everything you need to maintain your aging electrical infrastructure, ensuring it operates as good as new. Their 24/7 emergency response gets you back up and running quickly, saving valuable time and money. Minimal generators or modifications needed, and like-for-like replacements mean no special inspections. Don't replace, repair your legacy equipment with RS. Visit rsbreakers.com.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. An Alberta surgical company named in allegations that government officials interfered to offer up sweetheart deals for private clinics is calling the claims false. The Alberta Surgical Group says it's shocked and dismayed by the allegations and that it aims to provide its publicly funded surgical services efficiently and cost-effectively. It follows the Globe and Mail's reporting of a letter from the former head of Alberta Health Services alleging she was pressured to sign off on a proposed Alberta Surgical Group contract despite significantly increased costs. The province's independent Auditor General is already looking into how the Health Ministry and Alberta Health Services approve contracts, including for chartered surgical facilities. And the Royal Canadian Navy has removed the commanding officer of the HMCS Ottawa, but says it was not because of misconduct. The Navy says it believes the removal of lead commander Adriano Lozer was necessary to ensure effective leadership in the ship as it continues its deployment in the Indo-Pacific region. It says Commander Landon Creasy has now assumed responsibility of the ship. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
Rogers is Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Tide tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even watch Stewart steal the show while you're in Sedalia. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Back at Rogers Place after 40 minutes of play. It's 4-4 between the Edmonton Oilers and the Colorado Avalanche. Looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Two final scores. It was Pittsburgh at MSG beating the Rangers tonight 3-2. Philip Tomasino with the game-winning goal in that one for the Penguins. Ryan Russ with 2 assists. The other final just wrapped up a little while ago in Winnipeg, where the Jets on home ice beat the New York Islanders 4-3. Gabriel Velarde with 2 goals and Kyle Connor with 2 assists in that one. Elsewhere, they're late in the third period now. Chicago all over the Nashville Predators 6-1. And in the first period, they've gone past the midway point. The LA Kings with a 1-0 lead on the Dallas Stars. And that's pretty much it for what's going on around the NHL. We can't tell you the Edmonton Oil Kings are playing in Calgary tonight in the Western Hockey League. They're early in the third period right now. That one is all tied up at 1. And in the American Hockey League, Bakersfield has tied it up. Drake Kajula with the goal. It's 1-1 between Baco and the Chicago Wolves. That's your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The third period is on the way. The guys are coming back onto the ice at the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Experience the exciting casino action in 3 Century Casino locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action, stay for the fun.
When it comes to your new home, nothing should stop you from getting exactly what you want. Coventry Homes puts your needs front and center. They won't dig past your questions about customization, and making changes won't get you sent to the penalty box. With their customizable designs and flexible options, your game-changing home is within reach. Score big with flexibility. By Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Avalanche tied at 4. We're getting ready for the third period of play. I can tell you the Edmonton Oilers are 6-2-1 when tied after 2 periods. Colorado 5-3-0. Edmonton shorthanded for 48 seconds. That's what's left in the tripping minor.
Huge kill.
Nurse.
Huge kill to start the period.
That Oiler penalty kill is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Puck dropped. It goes to Matthias Ekholm. He'll come up the left wing, take his time, and then softly dump it into the Colorado zone. Makar. Drop it to Drouin. Go across to McKinnon, into the Oiler end, now to Lehkonen, to Drouin, to Makar, across off the stick, and Natchez goes to the corner, hacked up the boards, right to Janmark, and he'll chop it down the ice.
Well, that one lofted like a wedge or like one of my drives.
Here's McKinnon to Lehkonen, into the Oilers zone, to the blue line of Makar. Now over to Natchez, cross ice to McKinnon, had to play it off his leg, tried to shoot it, blocked by Bouchard. Penalty is over, and Nugent Hopkins gets it out. Breakaway pass, Nurse, the shot, sails wide on the stick side of Blackwood. Puck gets into the corner. Colorado now 1 for 3 on the power play. It's McDavid out to Bouchard, and he went to shoot it, went off his stick, puck cleared out. Kulak inside his own blue line now, back into his end. On the right wing to Bouchard, fires it up the middle, finds McDavid. Now to Hyman on the left wing, his shot off the shoulder of Blackwood, goes into the right wing corner. To McDavid in behind the net. To the left side, to the blue line, to Bouchard. His shot tipped and out of play. It hit the stick of Zach Hyman. Minute and a half into the third, tied at 4.
And Chris Knobloch has gone. And I know the Oilers are coming out of a penalty here, but for the last 20 minutes of this game, it's strength on strength. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman against McKinnon, Natchez, and Lehkonen. And Hyman got a lot. That was high heat that stung.
It did.
Mackenzie Blackwood.
It drilled him in the left shoulder. Draisaitl will take the draw.
Well, now Leon's out with Skinner and Perry.
Puck cleared out. Klingberg. Cross to Nurse. Left wing, he'll shoot it in. A rim on the right. It's near the top of the circle. Wood behind his net. Up the right wing to Girard. He will get it out. And now Drury into the Oilers zone. Across to Wood. Shot off the stick of the goaltender Pickard. DeHaan will keep it in. Behind the net to Wood. Now on the right wing for Colton. Up near the blue line to Wood. Cross ice pass gave it away to Perry. And he will get it out. DeHaan at his own blue line for Colorado. DeHaan through the middle. Went off the stick of Parsonen. Goes deep into the Oilers zone. Middlestad on the end boards.
That's a hook there. Didn't call it.
Parsonen will rim it on the right. Hyman to Emberson. Emberson up the right wing for Arvidsson. He got it out. McDavid got dumped down away from the puck. Crowd reacts to that as Parsonen will shoot it in. Hit one of the stanchions. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Now up the right wing comes Brent Kulak. Kulak through the middle to McDavid. He'll get into the Colorado zone. His shot goes off of Makar, and it goes out of play. 2 minutes, 51 seconds gone in the third. Tied at 4, the Oilers and the Avalanche.
Quick Pizza 73 out-of-town update. Bakersfield tied 1-1 with Chicago. First of back-to-back games down in Baco. Derek Ryan will play tonight. Noah Philp just got back into Bakersfield.
Oil Kings tied things up with Calgary there in the third period.
It's been a tough team for the Oil Kings here of late to play.
Calgary's got a good club.
Calgary's loaded up.
Yeah. To the point. Ekholm down the left wing towards the net. That hit bodies. It goes top of the circle. Capping in. Up to the blue line. It goes just by Ekholm. It comes out. Now Ekholm will shoot it into the Colorado zone. It's in behind the net. Taves fired it around. It'll go all the way down. It'll be icing against the Avalanche.
This is interesting that, I was going to say, Makar's coming off for a skate issue. So Malinsky goes out there.
Oh, on the icing, yeah.
And the Oilers get McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman. Should be mentioned, Edmonton's won about 54% of the face-offs in this game.
Face off to the right of Blackwood. The puck lifted up and out by Malinsky. Now Natchez into the Oilers zone. Left side to McKinnon. His shot misses on the short side. Puck up near the blue line. McKinnon keeps it in towards the net. Blockered by Pickard, and it goes out of play.
See, part of the reason for me that McKinnon is so dangerous is he will shoot from areas on the ice that other players won't. So a lot of other players can't get to where he can get to, but he will shoot from acute angles. And it often results in either spillage with rebounds and that sort of thing.
Or goals. Face off to the left, Calvin Pickard. He came into this game at the start of the second period. Stuart Skinner gave up 3 in the first. Puck gets flipped out, and it's a glove pass.
The guys are saying that should have been a penalty. I mean, in basketball, that would be palming.
There's a discussion going on.
I thought he closed his hand
on the puck, yeah.
And I don't think they're going to give him.
No, I don't think so either, but... Face off to the left of Blackwood. Shots now 22-20 in favor of Edmonton. Oilers had to come back from a 4-2 deficit. Nugent Hopkins taking this draw. On the ice with Brown and Janmark. Nope, it'll be Brown to take face off against Parker Kelly. Or not. Kelly out of the face-off circle. Yoel Kiviranta will take it.
Scored a hat-trick here at Rogers Place for Dallas in the bubble when he was playing with Matthias Janmark.
Puck to Klingberg on the point. His shot blocked by Kelly. Kept in by Nurse. The inboards to Janmark. Janmark up the left wing to the blue line to Nurse. Now over to Klingberg. His shot, that gets blocked. Nurse has it on the right side. Plays it along the end boards. Goes in behind the net. Brown sweeps it back to the left wing point. Nurse behind the net for Matthias Janmark. Janmark with Malinsky on him. Puck goes over to the right wing and cleared out. As O'Connor got it out, and puck on the right wing. Klingberg in his own zone. Pass goes off the stick of O'Connor straight up into the air. And it's back into the corner. Drury on the end boards. Wood in behind the net. Getting worked over by Nurse. Puck back to the blue line. Middleton. His shot and a right pad save made by Pickard through traffic. And the puck cleared by Nugent Hopkins. Call that icing against Edmonton. 4:41 gone here in the third. We're tied at 4.
And now a big draw for Nugent Hopkins back in the D zone.
I thought he had good draw weight on the clear, but
so did I.
Still, it's early in the period, so it does play a little quick. Face off to the right of Pickard. Nugent Hopkins against McKinnon. Puck goes to the blue line. McCarr, right point.
That guy you can't peel off of.
Nurse up the right wing to Brown. Brown will get to center ice. Went to dump it in. It gets picked out of the air, but now Brown made sure that it got in deep. Edmonton making changes. McCarr to Taves. Missed him with it. It's on the right wing. McDavid to the point. The shot by Bouchard. Save made by Blackwood. Hyman will get it low to Arvidsson. Goes to the right wing corner. Tied at 4. We're here in the third period. Oilers and the Avalanche. Up near the blue line. Natchez for Taves. He'll get to center ice and shoot it in. Ekholm touches it. Edmonton's getting a penalty. It's going to be a roughing call.
I'm telling you, Taves sold that for everything that it was worth.
Taves dumped it in, and
Garrett Rank, the backside official, made the call.
Bouchard's going to the box.
Edmonton penalty number 2. 2 minutes roughing.
Bouchard for the rough. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
I haven't seen a guy act like that since O.J. Simpson was trying to put that glove on. And they said O.J. couldn't act.
Puck to the right point. Lehkonen.
Might cost him one here, Cam.
To the blue line. McCarr to McKinnon. McKinnon to the left wing corner. Behind the net to Natchez, back to McKinnon, to the blue line to McCarr, to McKinnon. Comes up the left wing, cross-ice pass. That was blocked, went off of Emberson. It's up against the boards. Natchez. His pass gets to the line. Oh, it's kept in. McKinnon comes off the left side to the middle. Doesn't get a shot away. Oh, a penalty coming up. Cleared out by Emberson. And the Oilers are going to be down 5-on-3.
Oh, it's a Garrett Rank special now.
Nugent Hopkins for the hook. Five on three for a minute 24. Face off to the right of Pickard. No, it'll be over to his left. 5:52 into this third period. A 5-on-3 for the Colorado Avalanche. Henrique in the face-off circle for Edmonton. Puck goes to Makar on the point. Left side to McKinnon. Into the corner to Natchez to McKinnon. Walks to the middle. A shot. Saved by Pickard and knocked the lid right off of his head. Well, the whistle goes. That one hit him up high. Well, it was a quick shot. He gets that thing off. Nathan McKinnon, it's unreal.
Well, he's sinking shot, too.
Yep.
And the Oilers have got a couple guys in the power play that won't shoot. Ever.
Just got it by Lehkonen was in front of the net providing a screen, and just that quick change of the angle, and Pickard's going to take his time. Face off to his left. We're tied at 4. We're here in the third. Minute 17 to go in the 5-on-3. Puck to the blue line. Makar with it. Makar, a snapshot. That one hit bodies in front, goes to the left wing. Makar brings it back to the point. Onto the right for Drouin. To Makar. One-timer, and that one hit somebody in front. Cleared out by Henrique. That one drilled Lehkonen right in front of the net. Makar up to center. Now on the left to McKinnon into the Oilers zone. Across the line. Makar to McKinnon now on the left wing. Over to Cale Makar. Makar to McKinnon. Left corner to Natchez. Skates up top of the circle. Natchez over to Makar. Down low to McKinnon. It hit the stick of Emberson. McKinnon across to Drouin. Drouin. His pass got blocked, got it back, gave it to Makar. Now on the right to McKinnon. It's shot, save made by Pickard. And Yamar's got some room and time, and he'll get it down the ice. 18 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. We're tied at 4. We're here in the third period. Up the right wing, Natchez into the Oilers zone. For Drouin to the point to Makar. Over to McKinnon, across. Makar will give it to McKinnon. One-timer off the stick of Kulak. Then a save made by Pickard at the side of the net. It goes to the line. One penalty done. McKinnon, left wing. Shot wide of the net. It'll rim. It'll go out and down the ice. Colorado 1 for 4 on the power play. Just 18 seconds to go in the penalty to Nugent Hopkins. Up the left wing. Skating out Mittelstadt. Into the Oilers zone, across the top of the circles. On the right to Colton, to Mittelstadt. He's going to give it away. And out to the neutral zone, Podkolzin. And he'll flip it in. Penalty over to Nugent Hopkins. Colorado 1 for 5 on the power play. Huge kill for the Oilers, 5-on-3. Sent off the glass and out. Podkolzin has it. To Brown, back into his own end. To Ty Emberson, now Connor McDavid up the right wing. Into the Colorado zone. Stops on the right wing boards. Gets some help from Draisaitl. Back to the point. Klingberg, right wing to Draisaitl. To Klingberg. Klingberg. Corner boards to McDavid. He'll go in behind the net. He'll dead it in front. And nobody there for Edmonton to get a stick on it. Now finally, it's McDavid. Goes to the right corner. Centering pass off of DeHaan. In behind the net, O'Connor will rim it. It's poked out past Klingberg. Nurse is in front of the Edmonton bench. And it's a pass up the right wing to Draisaitl. Comes into the Colorado zone, goes to the right wing boards. To the point that Nurse skips off his stick, comes out. Picker to come out and play it. Cross to Nurse on the right wing. Up the right side to McDavid. We're tied at 4 here in the third. Draisaitl right wing corner. Pass to the middle. And that's broken up by Drury. We'll get it out. Give it to Colton. Colton made a move at the line, and he threw Wood offside, and we get a whistle. We're going to take a break. 9 minutes, 18 seconds gone here in the third period. Oilers and Avalanche tied at 4, and the Oilers kill off the 5-on-3. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Attention drivers, it's the Midwinter Tire Clearance Sale at Fountain Tire. Right now, you can save up to 20% off all in-stock winter tires. Premium brands, unbeatable safety, and incredible savings. It's a winter tire hat trick. But don't wait, this sale ends March 8th, and once they're gone, they're gone. Stay safe on the road and save big during this Midwinter Clearance Sale. Oh, and most importantly, let's go Oilers! Contact your local Fountain Tire for complete details. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
All games, all season.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. Tied at 4, 10:42 to go in the third period. Boston Pizza's Oiler for a Day program's back. Head to your local Boston Pizza and purchase a kid's meal for their chance to become an honorary Edmonton Oiler. Visit edmontonoilers.com/Oiler for a Day for full details. Oilers kill off a 5-on-3 here in the third period. Puck shot in by Taves. McKinnon got it in behind the net to Natchez, takes it to the left, up to the top of the circle, cycles the puck to McKinnon, slides in behind the Edmonton net, a centering pass. Natchez couldn't get a shot, it goes to McKinnon, in front, off a skate, and the save by Pickard. It hit Lehkonen's skate, that almost went in, and Pickard was able to squeeze it.
So this line for Colorado, I mean, they're a line, and they play together a lot, which is not to say that McDavid and Draisaitl haven't spent time together, but it's McDavid with Arvidsson and Hyman. And I'm going to circle back to this. Like, this line for Colorado's dominated the game 5-on-5. Just go strength on strength.
Back to the left wing corner. Ekholm will get it out. It gets to center ice. McDavid has it now. Comes in over the line, down the left wing. A shot. Pad save made by Blackwood. Puck in behind the Colorado net. Makar rimming it. It'll go near the right point. Bouchard will keep it in, come across the line. Over to the left wing. Now through the middle again. His shot. That hit bodies in front. Arvidsson with a backhand. Couldn't get it through. Puck gets to the left wing corner. Now through the middle. And it's McKinnon. Out to Natchez. Hit him in the skate. So Bouchard to Hyman. Into the Colorado zone. Down the right wing. From the angle off the outside of the net. Came in front of the goal. It comes to the blue line. And Emberson unable to keep it in. Lehkonen got it out. Emberson in the neutral zone. Through the middle. Off a skate. Came to him. Shot it in. Perry was in on the offside though. DeHaan spinning around and now coming up the right wing for Colorado. He got his pocket picked though by Jeff Skinner. He'll give it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in. Oh, he can't get a shot. Poked away by Taves. It gets to center ice. Kulak will blast it right back in. To the right wing boards. Jeff Skinner. Puck gets into the corner. Durand there for Colorado. Up in the air and out. Now to Parsonen. into the Oilers zone. Parsons stops on the right side to Middlestad. Middlestad to O'Connor. We'll go behind the Edmonton net. O'Connor on the left to DeHaan. Left wing corner behind the net to Parsons. Now on the right, Middlestad steps out. A shot, pad save made by Pickard. Kulak can flip it up and out. 8.5 to go in the third. Tied at 4. Oilers and Avalanche. On the left wing, O'Connor will shoot it in. Oh, Pickard around the left wing to Kapanen at center. Off the boards at it. Henrique to it. Goes into the left wing corner. Takes a hit. O'Connor. It's the puck to the left wing to Kelly, and Parker Kelly gets it out. Now Klingberg being pressured on the play by Kiviranta. Puck came free to Henrique. Got it to center ice. Goes into the Colorado zone. Malinsky in front of his goal. Malinsky give it to Middleton. Now up the left wing to Wood. Now the Wood goes in behind the net to the right wing point to DeHaan. DeHaan around the boards into the skates of Kapanen. Middleton had came in from the point. Kapanen trying to get it free. Drury's got it up against the boards. It's near the top of the circle. It'll come to the line. Matthias Janmark will come up the left wing, trying to get by DeHaan. He does. It's into the Colorado zone. Hit by Middleton. Then DeHaan lost it to Nugent Hopkins. Put it to the end boards. Deep in Colorado territory. On the left for Matthias Ekholm. Knocked out of the air by Nugent Hopkins. But it is cleared out. Nugent Hopkins at his own blue line. 7 minutes to go in the third. Tied at 4, the Oilers and the Avalanche. Brown to Ekholm. Up the left wing, goes off of McDavid. Into the Colorado end. Makar goes in behind his net. He'll stop back there. Cale Makar, the right wing for Natchez. Now on the right wing boards to Lehkonen, just inside the Edmonton blue line. Fires it around for Taves, but Arvidsson had broke that up. Bouchard tried to get it out, hit Lehkonen. It's the top of the circle in the Oilers zone, and Natchez will turn and shoot it off the skate of Ekholm. From the right point, Makar keeps it in to McKinnon. Now out to Natchez. Missed the pass. Goes to the point. Taves kept it. Left side to McKinnon. Around to the right. Lehkonen couldn't get to it before Ekholm. The Bouchard will rim it. Taves in from the blue line. Got tied up with McDavid. It goes in behind the net. And Ekholm's got some room up the left wing. He'll get it out for Hyman. It got dumped down at the Colorado line. And the puck comes across it.
Here he goes.
Makar will start up. Makar will shoot it. Glove save made by Pickard. He's going to hold on to it. We got 5:46 to go here in the third period. The Oilers and the Avalanche are tied up at 4. We'll take a break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Porsche Cayenne VIP prize deadline is midnight tonight in the Mighty Millions Lottery. Unleash the power of the Porsche Cayenne on the open road or take $125,000 cash. Plus, be in to win the $2.7 million grand prize, the Cadillac and Cayman Early Bird, the Oilers and $75,000 bonus prize, and so much more. VIP prize deadline is midnight tonight. Buy now at MightyMillionsLottery.com.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Tied at 4. Oilers and the Avalanche. 5:46 to go here in the third period. Face off in the Edmonton zone to the right of Calvin Pickard. Puck goes to the left wing point. Gerard, cross ice pass. Right side for Drouin. Hacked away from him, and it does come out. Good play by Kulak, brought back in. Middlestat down the left side. A shot, save made by Pickard. And the rebound goes over to the left wing. Top of the circle, and Drouin will keep it in. On the right point to Taves. Wanted to get it low, and it was Nurse for Yanmar.
Hit
back
the referee
to Nurse.
again.
Kulak this time on the right wing will get it out. Past Gerard, it goes down into the Colorado zone. Blackwood to play it. Taves off the right wing boards. For Natchez, now to Middlestat. Middlestat only got it to the Edmonton blue line. Here's Klingberg on the right wing for Arvidsson. Off the boards and in. Blackwood sets it in behind the goal. Malinsky out through the middle for Colorado. On the right wing to Natchez. He'll throw it across. And McKinnon in on the left wing. McKinnon back to the point to Makar. A snapshot knocked out of the air. Didn't get through. And it's Arvidsson up the left wing for Hyman. He'll come into the Colorado end. Stops on the left wing board. Pass to the slot. That hit a stick. It goes the other way. McKinnon down the left wing. McKinnon waiting. The shot saved by Pickard. Puck comes out. Natchez scores. He got the pass from McKinnon. Natchez was alone in front of the net and gives the Avalanche a 5-4 lead.
How many times are we going to watch? They discussed it all day. Don't pass backwards against a team that can skate like this. They fueled the transition, and the puck ends up in the net. Just Zach Hyman. Sometimes you got to get the puck deep. Sometimes you got to punt. Instead, sitting there. Incredibly poor decisions tonight from Edmonton at times.
Natchez gets his 20th of the year. 15:30.
This is after the goalie bailed you out.
Yeah. McKinnon will get an assist. They'll have 4 points.
Well, they deserve to lose tonight if they lose this game based on how they play. It's scrappy to say, but it looks like some players have kind of checked out a bit here.
Last game before the break.
I get it, but you got to manage the puck better, and they didn't manage the puck well enough tonight.
Pass up the left wing, gets to Draisaitl, comes into the Colorado zone, stops on the left wing, comes across the middle, over to the right. Now on the right wing boards to Kulak, brings it up to the blue line, went to shoot it, goes off of Parker Kelly. And Gerard will clear it. 5-4 Colorado, 3:42 to go here in the third. Natchez from McKinnon, that is the go-ahead goal. Puck shot in off the right wing boards by Wood. Kulak to Bouchard. Bouchard will bounce it out. It's at center ice, kicked back into the Oiler end, so Bouchard to Emberson, to Henrique, he'll direct it in. Makar goes in behind the net. Rims the puck, kept in by Emberson. He'll get it across into the middle. Podkolzin, his pass. Oh, that hit a stick. Goes over the Colorado net. It's in behind the goal. Kapanen and Wood are up against the boards. It's in their skates.
Got a kick.
Podkolzin's got dumped by Taves. Podkolzin got the puck to the point for Emberson. His shot hits a leg, goes in behind the net. Kapanen on the right wing. Kapanen up the right wing, all the way to the blue line. Stops, winds up, shot! That's stopped by Blackwood. Makar to the blue line, couldn't get it out. Henry kept it in. Podkolzin will get it low. It'll go to the right side. Into the right corners, Makar over to Taves. Taves off the glass and out. 2:20 to go here in the third. 5-4, Colorado leads. Draisaitl comes in. Pickard goes to the bench for the extra attacker. Draisaitl to the point. Bouchard shot. Glances off a body. Goes into the right wing corner. Up against the boards. Hyman to Perry. Around to the left wing for McDavid. Oiler net empty. McDavid, from the angle. Tried to go upstairs and short side. Just missed. Bouchard will get it to the end boards for Perry. Perry in behind the net to Hyman. Now on the left to McDavid. To the blue line. Ekholm across the line to Bouchard. To Ekholm. Ekholm on the left wing point. Over to Bouchard on the right. Right wing boards. Draisaitl spins off the check. He'll get it in front of the goal. That hit Gerard. It's under him. They're trying to dig it loose. They do. Draisaitl over to the left wing. Minute and a half to go here in the third. Oilers down by 1. Ekholm over to Bouchard. A snapshot. That just goes wide. McDavid to the point for Ekholm. Walks it to the middle. Gives it to McDavid. Now to Perry in the left wing corner. Out to Ekholm. His shot, and that's blocked. Here's Draisaitl. Off the post. Puck goes over to the right wing. Puck to the blue line. Ekholm blasts it, and a glove save made by Blackwood. He holds on with 1:05 to go here in the third. The Oilers down by 1.
That almost ricocheted in off of Gerard and Lynette.
So close.
Timeout, Edmonton.
Yeah, good idea. Those guys have been out there for a while. Give them a little bit of a break. See if the Oilers could tie it up again, which they've done multiple times in this game. 5-4, Colorado leads. Leon Draisaitl has 2 for the Oilers, so does Corey Perry. Colorado, McCarr's got a pair. McKinnon, Lehkonen, and Natchez have scored also for the Avalanche. McKinnon's got 3 assists to go with his goals. He's a 4-point night. McCarr's got 3.
He's been brilliant tonight, McKinnon, but the Oilers have fueled him, turning pucks over. 2 bad goals against on Stuart Skinner that got him chased tonight. This probably should be a 4-4 game.
Oilers gone to overtime in each of their last 2. Able to win both of those. Can they push this one to OT?
It's a 50-50 split in the face-offs in this game. Colorado's done a good job because Edmonton was a better face-off team coming in.
Puck goes to Taves, off the glass, past the stick of Bouchard. I'd say he touched it. No. What?
All right, we might get
the referee was saying he...
Well, that's the worst thing that can happen because now it's a face-off at center and it's a 5-on-4. Yeah, you're in control. Yep, you're in control.
The referee had said it touched Bouchard's stick, so it shouldn't have been icing.
Because the Oilers, Bouchard would have been able to ramp it up, get the puck back up.
You have the puck. So now Pickard's got to go back into the net. 58 seconds to go.
Don't ask me how 2 linesmen missed that.
Yeah. All right. Puck goes to Taves.
See, now you
get... He'll go back into his end, give it to McCarr, up the left wing for Kelly, and he'll dump it in. Bouchard to McDavid. Pickard looks to the bench. Now he skates to it, and McDavid weaves his way out to center. Up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Oiler net empty. Edmonton down by 1. Puck to the blue line. Bouchard on the left to McDavid. 30 seconds left. Given away to Kelly. His shot wide of the net. Icing against Colorado. 26 seconds left. Face off to the right of Blackwood. Puck drop gets into the left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins is in there. So is Perry.
Knock him off the puck.
They're trying to get this thing free. 17 seconds left. It's still in the skates of Taves.
What a job. You got to put him on his ass. That's the only way you're going to get the puck out of there.
9 9 seconds left. It's still up against the boards. Trying to get it free. 3 seconds left. Draisaitl in front of the net. That's broken up. The game ends, and the Oilers will lose this one 5-4 to the Colorado Avalanche.
Think about how the Stanley Cup Game 7 ended in Florida. And the puck tied up for 12 seconds. Now, it's a different time because back in the 70s, they would blow that down automatically. But you have to learn from those experiences. You got to get the player off his skates. They didn't. No. And at the end of the day, Colorado was a little more opportunistic and a little bit hungrier. And the Oilers were air-filled. And unfortunately for the Oilers, they lose tonight 5-4. Highly entertaining game.
Yes.
Lots of mistakes both ways.
Oilers kill off a 5-on-3 in the third period. I thought that was going to swing the momentum their way.
It's a great point. Their PK, which had been struggling for 4 consecutive games, but we watched McKinnon and Makar put the show on, which is good for Team Canada.
Yeah.
And Leon Draisaitl and Corey Perry with a pair of goals each in the hockey game. Here's the thing, Cam. How upset do you get? Really?
No, right? You're right.
Like, you're sitting there with a record of 34-17-4 at the 55-game mark. Yeah. Right? You've had the best record in the league for 3 months. Tonight, you got kind of what you deserved over the last couple of weeks based on how you played. The puck management at times, when you have to know who you're on the ice against. You can't fuel the transition. Twice in this game, they gave the top line for Colorado, who can fly. It isn't just McKinnon that can fly.
No.
Natchez can fly, too.
Yeah.
Don't pass backwards. Get the puck deep. Put it below the end line. Forget about hitting your activating defenseman. You don't have Cale Makar as an activating defenseman. Or even Devontae's. Those guys are both on Team Canada.
Yeah.
Right? And so what ended up happening is twice in this game in critical situations, the Oilers manifested a transition and breakout for Colorado, and the second time it cost them the hockey game after a brilliant 5-on-3 kill, in which they didn't give up a lot of grade A opportunities.
No.
They just did a great job of staying in the lanes, and so very frustrating loss for Edmonton. You know what? There also needs to be a serious conversation about what's going on in the power play. Okay, I know you've got some of the best, but this is not the same. Even though it's the same personnel, it's not the same power play it's been the last 2 or 3 years. Not the first unit that it's been the last 2 or 3 years.
They did go 2 for 4 tonight.
Second unit scored a goal because they had a player willing to take the puck to the net, which is never a bad thing. So, you also need a better start from your number one goalie.
Yep.
He got himself pulled. Unfortunately for Calvin Pickard, he's going to take the loss. I thought he played pretty well. The Oilers got outplayed, though. They got outshot in this hockey game, 12-6 in the third period, and 31-27 overall. And now we get a long break. And I mean a long break.
That's right. The Oilers won't play again until the 22nd of February. That's in Philadelphia. They won't play at home until the 4th of March against Anaheim. Now I guess we can...
4th of March? Yeah.
Yeah. 4th of March. Next home game. That's crazy.
They got a hell of a road trip coming up. And they're going to...
That's a gauntlet.
I wonder where... You know what? Like tonight, to me, you looked at John Klingberg, number 36, and the degree of difficulty changed tonight against this team. I don't think this team's as good as they were, anywhere near as good as they were 3 years ago or 2 years ago. But tonight they were better than Edmonton, and that should be a little bit concerning. But maybe not that surprising based on how the Oilers have played of late.
Fair comment. The Oilers have found ways to win games in which they haven't been at their best, but it's usually against teams that are out of the playoff race, whereas a team like Colorado is still awfully dangerous and a very good team, to be honest. So the Oilers lose this one 5-4 to the Avalanche here at Rogers Place. For Colorado, it was Cale Makar with a pair, Nathan McKinnon Arturi Lehkonen, Martin Necas, they all scored. McKinnon had a 4-point night, so pretty good night for him. Makar had a 3-point night. For Edmonton, 2 by Leon Draisaitl, 2 by Corey Perry, couple of assists by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Stuart Skinner started it, got pulled after the first period. It was Calvin Pickard the rest of the way, so he becomes the goalie of record with that game being tied while he was in there. So he had won 6 in a row, so that's his first loss since that December 29th game in Anaheim on Calvin Pickard. So 5-4 the final. Avalanche win it. They improved to 33-22-2. Oilers dropped to 34-17 and
By the way, the Avalanche got the better goaltending tonight too.
Yeah, they did. Mackenzie Blackwood was he was good.
Again, on the second of a back-to-back. I mean, historically, and a lot of teams have moved away from that, but historically, the numbers precipitously dropped for starting goalies on the second of a back-to-back. I know that Andre Pavlik, when he was with the Winnipeg Jets, they overplayed him in the second of back-to-backs, and his numbers were just, rooted in the 800s. But Stuart Skinner's numbers against good teams, concerning for Edmonton as well. And that is something that the Oilers are going to have to consider here at some point. So, bottom line, won some games they shouldn't have late. Maybe got a little bit of what they deserve tonight.
5-4 the final. Avalanche over the Oilers. A Rogers post-game show is coming up next.
We developed a close relationship, and I would talk to him a lot about coaching. Now I'm in Peterborough. He'd come and see me, and we developed sort of a minor league team for him, because the guys that couldn't play for U of T right away, like Mike Polino, come out to play with me in Oshawa, and so we developed a relationship that way. But we talked a lot about hockey. He taught me more about hockey than anybody else. And then Roger and I have a relationship through